Hey guys, how you doing? It's Andrew Perry. Welcome to my channel, AP All In. I'm in my home office right now, so pardon the mess behind me. I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to talk about 5 mistakes that beginner blackjack players make always when they enter the casino. Um, these are mistakes that I have made. These are mistakes that I've seen other people make. And it's really important. Stay to the end. I want you to like and subscribe wherever you can to this. I think these are going to be some topics that you'll go away with feeling better, that knowing the next time you walk into the casino or the next time you go play online for real money, that you'll feel better about your overall play. So let's get right into it. Mistake number 1, playing a 6 to 5 blackjack table. So what is 6 to 5 blackjack table? Well, a 6 to 5 blackjack table is when the blackjack payout pays you 6 to every 5 units that you're betting. So, for example, if you are essentially 20% more your bet. So if you are betting $100, you are going to get paid on $120, or smaller units. If you're paying a $10 bet, you're going to get paid $12 instead of, on a 3 to 2 blackjack table, you're going to get paid $15 or $150 on that $100 example. Now, why is this important? And if you ever notice, when you walk into a casino, the first thing they're going to hit you with is the slots. We can talk about that later. And the slots are going to be the first thing you see. Why? Because it's the most money to the casino. An hour's play on a slot is way more valuable. I forget the number, whatever it is, 400% more valuable than a table game player. So you're going to hit the slots. The next thing you're going to see after you hit the slots, you're going to see your 6 to 5 tables. If not, you're going to see your carnival games, your 3-card poker, your ultimate Texas Hold'em. But essentially, you're going to see your 6 to 5 tables. These are the ones that are more accessible, quite literally. People who might need wheelchair access, the elderly, they're the first ones you see. They're the first ones that are often filled up, and it's horrible. But essentially, you're giving up 20% of your potential earnings. And the house edge is incredible compared to a 3 to 2 table. So highly recommend that when you walk into a casino, you avoid at all costs a 6 to 5 table, and you are actually going and searching for the payouts of 3 to 2. So for every 2 units you play, you get 3, or essentially you're going to get 150% of your bet. Essentially, that $10, you're going to get 15. You play 100, you're going to get 150. Another quick rule of thumb, quick tangent here, is when you walk up to a table, aside from the play that you're about to do, casinos aren't out to get you. Obviously, the house edge is to the casino in any game that you're going to play. It's called gambling for a reason. But when you walk up to that table, ask the dealer, what are the rules of the table? What are the max payouts of the table? What are the minimum hands? What are the maximum hands? Always ask these questions. They have to tell you what they are. So if you don't want to read the felt in front of the dealer and often see the rules right there, definitely ask the question. They would be more than happy to tell you the rules. So play 3 to 2, avoid 6 to 5. All right, mistake number 2 is taking insurance. Okay, so what is insurance? When you're playing blackjack, obviously, if you've never played before, if you haven't only done it a few times, enough to not see a dealer deal themselves an up card that is an ace, the dealer will say, anyone want insurance? They open the table up to basically buy a side bet, which is insurance, where you can put in half your bet in the circle in order to prevent that dealer from having blackjack. If the dealer has blackjack, you then get 2-to-1. Essentially, you get your bet back. It's a push, right? You lose your main bet, you win the side bet. Even money, it's not even money, it's the same amount of money, and it is a push. The problem with that is it sounds smart. It really isn't, right? Blackjack, a dealer's going to have blackjack about 30% of the time when they're showing an ace. So it's really not a great side bet. Any side bet is absolutely going to be mostly house edge instead of to the player. So really, unless you're counting cards, which I do not recommend if you want to have any sort of relationship with your casino, do not take insurance. It is a side bet or a sucker bet, and it's called that for a reason. So just say no thank you, and if the dealer has blackjack, you play again, and that's the name of that game. All right. Mistake number 3, and this is a big one for new players: ignoring basic strategy. Basic strategy is a set of mathematical outcomes or decisions to make based on your 2 cards and the dealer's up card. And there are a number of different basic strategy cards that are out there, whether you're playing online, whether you're playing a hidden 21, where mostly in online, where they don't check for 21 or check for blackjack, or if you're playing double deck pitch, or you're playing a normal 6 or 8 shoe deck. There are a variety of different basic strategy cards that are out there. I highly recommend you get one, you download one, and you bring it to the table. They do allow this. You can have, of all the things you can have with you at the table, phones not included, a printed version of basic strategy. I've been asked 1,000 times, what is that over there? And people make fun once, until then they start asking you, what do I need to do with my 2 4s? Or what do I do with an ace 6 against a dealer 9, right? These are all things that have taken emotion and taken thought and gut away from the play, and allows me to play perfect basic strategy every time that I play, and minimize that emotion, because emotions will take over, especially when you're losing, and even when you're winning. You wanna go nuts. You want to double down when you shouldn't, and unfortunately, the math will favor the casino if you are not playing. You want to decrease that house edge as much as possible, and perfect basic strategy does that for you. And having the card at the table is a perfect opportunity. It's like an open notebook quiz. Remember in elementary school, they allowed you to bring the notebook so you can help complete the quiz, the test that you're about to take. I remember those. I don't know if you do, but that's exactly it. So definitely practice and perfect basic strategy. Bring your card with you. A lot of available resources that are out there. Mistake number 4, chasing your losses. Yes, this is called gambling, and yes, we do go to casinos to have fun, except for a select few of us who are actually doing it to earn revenue. But chasing losses is extremely risky, and your chance of your risk of ruin percentage goes sky high when you start increasing your bets, doubling your bets, taking on more hands, and then increasing your bets if you don't know what you're doing. And even when you do know what you're doing, there's still a chance that you're going to lose a significant amount of money, or all of the money you've just brought to the casino. So definitely don't go chasing your losses. Doubling after losses is extremely risky. If you are the type of person that goes to the casino with $500, $300, $1,000, with whatever money that you are willing to just set on fire, then you are fine. You can do whatever it is that you want. But if you actually want to come away having a good time and and actually making some money, then definitely make sure that you are not chasing your losses. If you're on a losing streak, even bet the minimum. When you go on a run, then you can start increasing your bets. Don't chase your losses. And finally, mistake number 5, betting too large. So in one of these videos, I'm going to talk about bankroll management and essentially go into the details of what that is and what it's all about. But essentially, when you're coming into a session, you walk into the casino, you basically need to understand what are my units, and your unit could be an amount of play, whether that's $25 a bet, $100 a bet, $5 a bet, $1 per spin on the slot, whatever it might be. You really have to you really have to go into the casino knowing what it is that you're going to play in that dollar amount. Otherwise, you are going to risk betting too large. If you walk into the casino with $1,000 and your first hand of blackjack is $500 and you lose that, there you go. That's half your nightly bankroll. And within 30 seconds of sitting down at the table, not only is the morale low, but now you only have $500, and half of your bankroll that you were planning to play with. You become depressed. You become the moper in the group, and no one likes a moper. So definitely make sure that you're consistent with how you're betting. As your nightly bankroll increases, you can increase your bets. The general rule of thumb is bringing 50 to 100 units with you to the casino. If you don't have that, if you bring in $1,000, you may not be able to sit at a $5 or a $10 table, right? So you might be able to sit at a $25 table, and that's okay too. So you're just decreasing your number of betting units, and your risk of ruin goes up considerably. But again, if you're going into the casino with $1,000 and I'm going to light it on fire money, because you have to go into it knowing that you're going to lose it potentially, then you're fine. You're looking for a good time. You're going to play with your player's card. You're going to earn some points, get some free meals, certainly get some free drinks. That's all good. But the minute you start betting $200, $300 on that same $1,000, that's when your play can get to be a little nutty. So mistake 1, making sure that you avoid the 6 to 5 blackjack and find the 3 to 2 blackjack. Always. I will stand up if I don't ask, or sit down accidentally and I don't ask and I see it. I've scoffed at myself in front of everybody, and you look silly doing that. So don't scoff. Go to the 3 to 2. Mistake number 2: do not take insurance when a dealer is showing an ace up card. Don't take insurance. Take the hit if they have blackjack, because when an ace is showing, 30% of the time they're going to have blackjack. Of course, making sure that you avoid mistake number 3 and ignoring basic strategy. Always play basic strategy, perfect it. And if you're not going to perfect it, bring that sheet with you. Even if you are extremely good at it, I still bring the sheet with me. It's okay. It's perfectly legal to have that there. And that's fine. The pit bosses and the dealers actually encourage it. And sometimes the dealers will actually help you what to do in a certain situation. The good ones will anyway. And as long as you're tipping them, they'll give you the right advice. Mistake number 4, chasing your losses. Don't do it. It's really not advantageous for your nightly bankroll, and certainly your overall bankroll. That we'll talk about bankroll management in another video. And then mistake number 5, betting too large. Just make sure that you're there to have a good time. you're betting within your means against whatever your nightly bankroll is. If you're bringing $1,000 and you want to bet, $25 hands, that's not necessarily within that. That math doesn't work out to the 50 to 100 units, but certainly, certainly low enough where you're going to have a good time with your friends and people you're with, so that if you do lose it, it's not astronomical. And if you do come up a winner, well, then that's wonderful. So that's those are my 5 mistakes that every beginner blackjack player makes. And I hope the next time you walk into the casino, you think of me and you think of these rules, and you stay away from the mistakes, and you come out a winner. So please like and subscribe, share this, bookmark it, save it, wherever you need to do to reference it later. And I hope you come out a winner. I'm Andrew Perry, and thank you for watching AP All In.